Welcome Hermit fans. Today we're going to give you a little test preview of Eco and what we're doing here. We've got a test server set up. There's a rather large group of us. I think we currently have 13 or 14 of us on the server. We are on day 8. You know, we're kind of testing and learning at this point. But the goal is, once we get our bearings straight, we're going to wipe the world. We're going to start over. And there's going to be a whole bunch of us that are making YouTube videos, that are going to be streaming live on Twitch. So you know, I'm going to try to link to all the other channels of all the other YouTubers that are involved here. I'm pretty excited. This is a pretty big collaboration. We got a bunch of us. Not everybody in here is going to be recording, going to be streaming, but there are definitely several in here. We got some of us from all over the United States, all over the world. I mean, we got some people literally that are on the opposite side of the world from me playing here, so that makes it fun. So without further ado, let's dive in and we'll keep talking as we go. I do have my Discord up, so not sure if anybody will pop in and start talking. Not sure if you'll hear them. That's kind of part of my testing here today as well. But Eco, you know, the real long-term thing is there's a meteor headed towards the planet to destroy it, and you've got to stop that meteor. We currently have it disabled on our testing world because we didn't want to be rushed to do anything. You know, we want to kind of learn the skill trees. Yeah, just kind of get our bearings about us before we start. So here's my house. I got some stockpiles. I got a cart to haul stuff around, a couple campfires, minor garden. I have no actual farming skills, but I have successfully grown a few things. And we got some workbenches. I have a bathroom here with a couple latrines. Part of this game is actually, well, two parts of it to gain your skill points to get more skills and better yourself, or your nutrition. So if you look down here, I'm getting 49.7, and that is per 24 real hours. And you can see there's carbs, protein, fat, vitamins, and then you get a balance multiplier. So the end goal is to balance these, and you can see my little pie chart here, and I'm doing pretty well right now. So you got to eat different foods, cook different foods, balance that out. And your other part, I'm getting 19.8 per 24 hours from my house, from different furnishings. And same story, see my pie chart, you've got to balance the points amongst all the rooms to get a better multiplier. So I feel I'm doing pretty good right there. You know, I'm getting almost 70 points a day, which seems, oh, that's crazy, but look at this. Since I've already learned a few skills, it will take me 300 points just to learn my next skill. And then that doesn't even involve, you know, to start pumping points into upping that skill, making it more efficient, anything like that. So currently on this one, I am kind of the carpenter. Hewing the logs, make them suitable for building houses. I also craft all the furniture that's given those bonus points. I do a little cooking, and I do some butchering. Our biggest problem is we don't have a lot of people, you know, 12 to 13 people. Some of them play quite often. Monterico Gaming is the other one on here. He's that mansion right over there, right below the sun. Him and I are on here daily, hours a day. So, you know, we pump a lot in. Some of the other people pop in and out here and there. But so here's one of my stores, my Amish Woodworks. So you can buy hewn logs, furniture, different stuff. And I just opened this one. I haven't even put a sign up yet. But this is my drive-through eats. And Tim is, of course, my real name, by the way. So you will see me on these streams under my name, Tim. I don't have a Winter Hermit Steam name, so not to confuse you. So out back of my eatery here is I got a couple campfires so I can cook fresh for it. And I just got done building this little cabin next to it. I've got my butchery table in my house, but I'm actually going to move it here because then other people in the world can come here if they say shoot a bison. They can sell me Oh, I didn't quite click it. They can sell me their bison for 25 credits at my store. And then I'm going to take that bison, I'm going to butcher it, I'm going to cook it. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to sell it to them as, charred meat. And same with the different other stuff. They can grow corn, sell me corn, and I'm going to turn around and cook it. And you can advance your skills much beyond mine in cooking. I mean, I've got the bare basics of cooking in a campfire. But you can evolve your technology so you can get ovens. You can get advanced culinary skills. You can make yourself some elk tacos. We keep trying to get Murph from Murph's Let's Play Nation to come in here and make us some elk tacos, but we haven't got him fully committed yet. We might, though. We'll see when we get full on board streaming with our world. You may see Murph on here as well. So let's continue our little tour. So anyway, Eco, you're trying to stop this meteor, and you advance your skills, you cut down trees, you kill animals, you pick plants, you mine. I'll take you for a tour of the mine. This here is Dan's. He just joined us yesterday on the server, so he's 7 days behind. But again, this is testing phase. Now, the whole premise of Eco is you can destroy the world. We're going to go over to the mine next since we're talking about destroying the world. As you build bigger machines, engines, you're going to put air pollution into the air, which is going to up your CO2, which is going to raise water levels. I mean, I'm impressed how much has gone into this game. But also when you mine and when you smelt materials, from all the iron ore that Monty has been making, all this brownish material is all tailings. And this stuff will pollute the ground and the water if it's near it. Monty actually used to have some up by his house, and within a day, he was polluting all the ground around. His plants were dying in his little aqua farm he has. So we quickly had to figure out, what can we do with this? So we've buried it underground, encased in stone, to keep the pollution at least contained. This is Monty's little aqua farm. We actually got, or I should say he got totally lucky. The water came up here. It was really shallow. So, we got out the shovel. He plopped down some dirt patches out here and planted crops. And I think just because the moisture content is up there, it's holding on. So, definitely hoping somebody steps up and does some major farming because we need it. So let's follow the road up here. Oh, I'm also kind of the civil engineer. I do have I can make the road tools and make the roads and dirt ramps. This is Durndee's property right up here. He is our glass worker. As you can see, his house has a lot of glass in it. And go back to Monty's house up on the hill. We'll just kind of look at it from here. Monty is, of course, next to the mine. He's our stone worker and our smelter, so his house is much more stone. Makes perfect sense. Mine, of course, is all wood. I'm the carpenter. I really don't have a reason for any other material yet. There's different tiers of house materials. There's tier 1, which is your wood, which is your stone. Even mortared stone would be what it is. And then you can step up to brick, or I can make lumber now, which is a tier 2 material. And there are some pieces of equipment that have to be in tier 2 buildings. And this here is, I gotta look at my map because I think, can I see? Yep, Dragonlight's property. And it looks like he has started a mine. And he's got a cart, so I don't know if he started being able to craft them or if he bought the one from my store. I'll have to check because carts are something I make and I sell. Oh man, they've been busy. They've built a road between themselves. We kind of got two little communities going on here. There's this group over here that actually have just relocated. They were a lot further on the other side of the world. And they decided they wanted to move a little closer. to our property, or our city, I should say. So yeah, and there's more a little bit further away, but you know, we're just kind of taking a quick tour here, giving you a little preview of what's to come. So I think this is a way cool game. It takes, you know, it's not a survival game where there's zombies after you. It's not one like Rust where there's people raiding you and killing you. So it's very the word in our group we like to use a lot is chill. You know, the only impending doom is that meteor. So, you know, it's not crazy. You're not always looking behind your back. It's very much about helping each other out, working as a community. You'd want to advance your technology and continue to grow without harming the environment, because that's what this game is all about. I'm actually excited that someday I hope to see this in classrooms. I think it will be utilized as a teaching tool in school. I think that might be the developer's long-term goal, but you know, nobody wants to tag anything with that word educational, because kids don't want to play a game that's educational. But I'm telling you, you jump in, you start playing this game, and it's fun. And the fact that you're learning something's besides the point. So, you know, it's kind of a bonus on the back end. Someday I will throw in some screens here too, because you do get a web-based portal, a web page you can go to, and you can view the world, you can view the statistics on the animals. You can even eventually enact laws. You can enact a law. You can only kill one bison a day. You know, to help control the bison population, you know, so that you don't extinct them. So it's way cool. I've been playing this game for approximately 2 years. I started playing it in very early alpha. And it just launched on Steam here a little over a week ago, like February 6th. So it's this, you know, we're on day 8 of our server. It launched on Steam shortly before that. And none of these other guys that I'm in this Facebook group with even knew I played this game, and it came out on Steam to beta from alpha. And these guys are, hey, anybody want to play this game? We should start a server. I said, well, hey, actually, I have this game. I've had a server for 2 years. I've just always thought it was, you know, fun to have my own server. There's one guy I play with actually right up there. Zach is his house on top of the hill. I've been playing with him for, you know, quite a while now. And all these other guys said, hey, let's get together and play. I said, you bet. Jump in on my server. So these are all guys that are part of our Facebook group. Like I say, a lot of them are YouTubers, Twitch streamers. And you know, hey, we're just here to have fun. I encourage you to hit the subscribe button on our Winter Hermit YouTube channel, because that's going to be your link to the future episodes. Once we get rolling, we are going to get rolling. I'm telling you, if you want to follow our community, and again, it'll start all over. We're going to start fresh. And if you want to follow our adventure building up and trying to stop the meteor, trying to save ourselves, you know, we've even talked, what happens if the meteor hits? What if we don't stop it? You know, the end game is you can build lasers to stop this meteor. And I've never gone that far, to be honest. In early stages of this game, the updates were to the point where it usually involved wiping your world to be able to update. So I never went very far, and it's changed a lot. The graphics have come a long way. The mechanics have come a long way. And the developers are working day in and day out. I mean, if you just look down the pipeline at the stuff they've got coming, there's already excavators in the game to dig. It sounds like they've got plans for bulldozers, for elevator shafts that'll take you up and down, for these mining machines that'll grind the stone. I mean, it's so cool to think about all the things they're doing. They're very active. So by the time we get to our world, there might be more stuff. It may have changed. So, you know, hey, subscribe, follow along. When we get going, you're going to see links to other Twitch streamers, other YouTubers. And you are going to be able to see probably every single minute of this world if you want to, because between all of us that are in here, that are going to be recording, that are going to be streaming, you will be right here with us, following along, having adventures, protecting the environment, and hopefully shooting down meteors. So there you go. Winter Hermit, playing Eco. Subscribe, follow along. Again, this is just a teaser on our test world. So yeah, join in as we get started. Again, you're gonna see Monterico Gaming in here. We're hoping Murph from Murph's Let's Play Nation's gonna be in here as well. We've got the Trunkleton. I'm not sure if he'll be doing anything or not, but you know, you've seen some of the other names. There might be more time we get there, so follow along. Let's have fun. I'll probably do a few more preview episodes before we get to the final. Hopefully, you know, we'll have somebody else active in here. You know, there's a couple people, but they're not on Discord chatting, and I do want to test that. I want to make it so, you know, if Monty and I are talking, you can hear both ends of the conversation. So we'll get that all working. We'll get the kinks worked out. Winter Hermit Gaming, out.